Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents The Boys in concert Saturday, February 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. The Boys are a dynamic band fronted by twin brothers Lee and Adam Klett. They bring a traditional feel back to modern country music. Their catchy original music will have you dancing and singing along. Admission is a free will donation. For more information, go to watchyouroperahouse.org. It's The Boys this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
And a good morning to ya. Hey, we're into a cold week this week here in Iowa. Thanks for tuning in. Morning Wake Up here on Steve Shetler Media, sponsored by our good friends at Brothers Market in Sigourney. Make sure you get into Brothers. Make sure you get your milk and bread before everybody buys it out. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market in Sigourney. Get the app, go to the website, digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals. It's a smart way to shop. Check it out, Brothers Market in Sigourney. We thank them for being our headline sponsor. We thank Oski Dental for bringing us our studios. Toothy. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Going to file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta Dental provider. Oski Dental, located at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. We thank them for bringing us our studios. Brothers Market for headlining our morning wake up. Going to our forecast, it is a cold one, as we mentioned. In fact, a cold weather advisory is in effect. I should mention our forecast sponsored by the Garden Gate at 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. I'm sure this is the week that the Garden Gate kind of takes a deep breath and relaxes after the busy Valentine's Day on Friday. I stopped in there for a little bit. They were swamped. So the Garden Gate in Sigourney sponsoring our weather. Cold weather advisory in effect today. Let's see here. That goes from 9 p.m. tonight until noon tomorrow. So it's just going to be pretty ridiculous this week. Cloudy and cold for today, President's Day, Washington's birthday, whatever you want to call it. A high around 8. Wind chills about 20 below. Cloudy for tonight, an actual low of 10 below. Wind chills will feel about 25 below. That's ridiculous. Partly sunny and cold tomorrow, a high of 3. Yeah, that's your high. 3. Wind chills tomorrow, about 30 below. Tomorrow night, cloudy, a low of 5 below. Wednesday, cloudy and cold, a high of 5. So these highs are just ridiculous. Let's see here. Current conditions, humidity at 76%. Northwest winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Barometer at 30.40. Dew point at 3 below. And we do have currently, according to the National Weather Service equipment here in the Oski Dental Studios, we are above zero, 1 degree above zero right now. We do have a wind chill at about 10 below. Let's see here. Let's give you some information on that cold weather advisory. Again, that goes into effect at 9 o'clock tonight, runs through noon tomorrow. Wind chills will be about 20 to 25 below during that stretch. Dangerously cold wind chills could cause frostbite in 30 minutes or less on exposed skin. And then use caution while traveling outside. Wear appropriate clothing, a hat and gloves. Of course, keep your pets indoors as much as possible. Make sure outdoor animals have a warm, dry shelter, food, and unfrozen water. So just some stuff to keep in mind as we head into this really, really cold stretch here this week here in southeast Iowa. Again, you see the forecast on your screen. Wednesday night, 10 below. Thursday night, 8 below. Friday night, we will actually stay above zero. And then by Sunday, we should be up close to 40 for a high. But man, getting through this week all the way through Friday night, it is going to be a cold stretch. Your weather is sponsored by the Garden Gate in Sigourney, proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding area for 27 plus years. Let's go to our This or That. It goes up each weekday at 6 a.m. on Facebook, and it's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty at 909 East Jackson in Sigourney. Okay, so this time of the year, I'm thinking you're going to lean towards mowing your lawn, but This or That is mow the lawn or shovel snow. Man, I'm going to mow the lawn 110% on this one. I would much prefer it to be warmer. I don't care if it's even hot. I'll get out there and mow. So mow the lawn, shovel snow. I am mowing on this one for sure. So no doubt about that. You can let your opinions be known right now at the Steve Shetler Media Facebook page. Just find that post that went up at 6 a.m. Goes up each weekday at that time. Our question of the day comes up at noon. It's brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main in Sigourney. Do keep in mind, they have their celebration going on. Let's bring that up right now. They're celebrating their 19 years in business. I believe I saw something about this on Facebook that they are actually extending their sale since had some bad weather last week. So I don't know the details on that. I don't have that in front of me. But that sale going on, 19% off when purchasing 2+ products. Bonus 100 tanning credits for $19 with any tanning package purchase. That's at Amy's Salon House and Spa. They bring us our question of the day, which goes up at noon on Facebook. I don't know. Is this a loaded question? Am I asking for trouble with this one? I stay away from politics on my question of the day, but who is your favorite president of all time? Are we going to get snippy in the comments with this one? Who is your favorite president of all time? That's your question of the day. We'll see what the comments end up being. You can let your opinions be known. Just let it be known nicely. Play nice in the comments for the question of the day. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa. Let's go to our tournament for the Fun of It tournament. It's favorite soda this month, sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services. We're into our last week of this tournament. Again, Shetler Insurance Services. Find Stacy on the east side of the square in Sigourney. And you've got a battle of the Pepsis, Wild Cherry Pepsi or just regular Pepsi. Thumbs up for Wild Cherry, heart for regular. So get your comments, your votes in. Make sure you hit the reactions for the thumbs up or the heart. Let's take a look at our overall tournament. So far, Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper are in the Final Four. The winner of this Wild Cherry Pepsi and Pepsi matchup goes into the Final Four. And then we'll have Sierra Mist, the former Sierra Mist. Starry is what it's called now. But we're going to stick with Sierra Mist for now in the tournament. We're going to call it that. Sierra Mist versus A&W will be up next. That'll go up at 6 p.m. this evening. But get your votes in. That's our current matchup. Favorite soda is our For the Fun of It tournament topic, sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services. Wild Cherry Pepsi or Pepsi. I tend to drink Diet Pop, so I don't mind Diet either one of these. Whatever. Whichever one happens to move on, I am good with. Let's take a peek at our community calendar up next. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. If you have something coming up, like a wedding, a graduation, reunion, reception of some sort, book it. Book it at Enchanted Events. Get a hold of them. They got their contact info there, Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. They've got their big event coming up on Saturday, April 26th. Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys in concert. So get your tickets at Enchanted Events. Maybe get a VIP table. They're selling those as well. So go see Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys. That's going to be a great show. They always put on a fantastic show. Looking forward to that. On our community calendar, let's see here. Some events coming up. We got another big concert coming up at the Brooklyn Opera House on Saturday, March 1st. My buddy Jordan Beam and Sam Roberts. Both of these guys have been on the Iowa Music Showcase. I've had Sam on once. I've had Jordan on 3 times. So Jordan on a roll. Man, he's turning into, obviously, he's headlining this show. So he's a big deal. Brooklyn Opera House, Brooklyn, Iowa, March 1st for Jordan Beam. Put that on your calendars. Let's see here. Also coming up this month, we've got the Masters Pitch Tournament at the Sigourney Golf and Country Club. The next event comes up this Saturday. So we'll put that on your calendar. If you like to play cards, if you like to play pitch, the Masters Pitch Tournament coming up this Saturday at the Sigourney Golf and Country Club. And then also another concert. Boy, lots of concerts in the area. Watch Your Opera House having the boys, Lee and Adam Klett, and their band at the Watch Your Opera House this Saturday, starting at 7 p.m. So that's just for a free will donation, too. So some great shows, great entertainment, lots of stuff going on, as always, in our area for our community calendar, sponsored by Enchanted Events. Should mention, coming up tonight, We do have basketball. We've got, I don't have a graphic really to put up on the screen, so we'll just talk about it. We got basketball tonight. The North Mahaska boys will be taking on English Valleys. EV won there, but was basically kind of a play-in game. English Valleys got the win the other night, and they will be on the road at North Mahaska tonight. So tune in. We'll have that, a battle of area teams in the official first round of the postseason tournament. North Mahaska and English Valleys coming up tonight. That'll start at 7, so we'll go live shortly before 7 o'clock tonight. Also coming up this week, well, dang it, this is definitely a Monday. Just give me a second here. Just keep looking at your screen there. We'll see if I have a picture. I was going to put a picture up. Dirk Von Stein is our guest this week at Barnwired in Sigourney. We've got the Iowa Music Showcase. So tune in Friday, be there in person, or listen to it in podcast form afterwards. We've got Dirk Von Stein at the Iowa Music Showcase. And then we'll get back at it on Saturday. You know, we canceled this past Saturday morning for the sports section because I thought the forecast was going to be nasty, thought the weather was going to be nasty. It ended up not being really doing anything. So we canceled for nothing. So the sports section coming back this Saturday at Barnwired. I know we are going to be headlined by Rihanna Utterback from Sigourney Keota Girls Wrestling, of course, our state champ. So Rihanna Utterback back at it this Saturday morning. Sports section, Andy McGuire is our host. So tune in. That's some stuff coming up this week here on Steve Shetler Media. All right, think we got through most everything. Let's do birthdays. Happy birthday. Birthdays are up next. Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, our sponsors, with the broker-owner realtor Nikki Leathers. Go to hometown-re.com for more information and listings. Hometown side of things, we've got, speaking, we were just talking about Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys. Their fiddle player, Ed Henning, has a birthday today. Ed, happy birthday to you. Hope you have a great day. Practice up on your fiddle for that show in Sigourney, Ed Henning. And Scott Alderson with a birthday. So Scott, Ed, happy birthday to you guys. Have a great day. You share your birthday with celebrities like actress Renee Russo, who is now 71 years old. We've got model Janice Dickinson turning 70. We've got Al from Home Improvement, Richard Karn, the bearded guy, 69 years old. Actor Lou Diamond Phillips is 63. We've got Larry the Cable Guy, the comedian, 62. The greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, has his birthday today, 62. Don't come at me with your LeBron James comments. Michael Jordan's the greatest. That's it. But I would also make a case for Magic Johnson. As you may have heard me say on the sports section before, I am a firm believer that Magic Johnson is one of, if not, the greatest basketball player of all time. But we'll go with Jordan. Billy Joe Armstrong of the rock group Green Day, turning 53. We've got Paris Hilton, as I mentioned there. She is a rich person. That's her claim to fame. She's rich. 44 years old for Paris. And singer Ed Sheeran, turning 34. Those are your birthdays, brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. Okay, I think that does it for all of our preliminary stuff. Hope you guys are off to a good start on this Monday, February 17th. On this date in history, 1801, the U.S. House of Representatives had to break an electoral tie between Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr, electing Jefferson president and Burr vice president. So some controversy back in 1801. It was on this date in 1876, sardines. No, not really. Sardines are disgusting. Sardines were canned for the first time. 1876, sardines put in the can. And then on this date in 1972, the Volkswagen Beetle officially passed the Model T as the biggest selling car in history back in 1972. Today, on the National Day calendar, oh, gross, it's National Cabbage Day. One of my worst memories growing up was smelling my mom doing cabbage, whatever. Dealing with cabbage in the kitchen. That was just a horrible smell. Couldn't stand it. National Cabbage Day. It's National Random Acts of Kindness Day. So do something randomly nice for somebody today. Random Acts of Kindness Day. And it's President's Day today. So don't expect your mail. Don't go to the bank. I got some checks I got to put in the bank, dang it. So those are your days today. Shall we take a break? Let's do it. Let's take a break. Let's hear from some of our sponsors, like our headliner, Brothers Market, and then we'll be back with some things you need to know. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out or give them a call. 641-622-2191.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
The 2012 Iowa Finale Tawny from Tassel Ridge Winery is a sweet dessert wine that is medium tawny in color, slightly acidic, with a rich, elegant finish. It has flavors of dried figs and apricots. Sip it after your meal in front of a roaring fire and pair it with salted roasted cashews, pecans, or walnuts. The 2012 Iowa Finale Tawny is made from a blend of Frontenac and Foch grapes grown in our Mahaska County vineyards. This wine is available at the winery and at some of our 350 retailers. If your favorite store does not offer it, ask the manager to get it for you.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, a big thanks to Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner here on The Morning Wake Up. We are coming to you live from the Oski Dental Studios, and yeah, we're getting at it on a Monday, February 17th, 1 degree here in the big town of Sigourney, Iowa. Let's go ahead and do some things you need to know. Whoa. Some things you need to know. Well, a woman who had accused P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs, and Jay-Z of raping her at a house party following the MTV Music Awards back in the year 2000, dropped her lawsuit against the two men on Friday. So why did she drop it? I don't know. But I bet she's driving a brand new car somewhere today. Other stuff, in case you missed it, the Humane Society of America has changed its name to Humane World for Animals. Why change it from the Humane Society? Everybody knows it. It's the Humane Society. I wonder if the Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa is going to change their name. Duck Dynasty's Sadie Robinson expecting baby number 3 with husband Christian Huff. Congratulations to the Robertson Huff family. Let's see here. Did you see this video? Quite a scare for a kayaker off of the coast of Chile last week when a humpback whale swallowed him, literally, only to spit him out just a few seconds later. Look that video up online. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, this guy just out kayaking. A humpback whale swallows him, comes up, and spits him back out. Brian Setzer, the Stray Cats, doing the Stray Cats strut. Back in the day, the Brian Setzer Orchestra, I think it was what it called. Brian Setzer announcing Thursday that he can sadly no longer play guitar. The leader of the 1980s rockabilly band, the Stray Cats, said that he has been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease that prevents him from playing. So that's sad. Do keep in mind, daylight saving time is coming up on Sunday, March 9th. So we're not too far away. Going to stretch that daylight out a little bit. Kansas City Chiefs telling Travis Kelce, make up your mind. He has until mid-March to decide if he's coming back for another season with the Chiefs. We'll see what happens there. We'll see what Taylor Swift has to say about that. Pope Francis started the weekend by being admitted to the hospital. That's not a good way to start the weekend. For medical examinations and to treat bronchitis. The Pope. Walmart joining Costco and Trader Joe's in limiting how many eggs you can buy at a time. I saw a video last night. I'm not sure where it was. I think it was maybe a Walmart somewhere. But basically they got a big pallet of eggs in, and people were just swarming like they didn't know what eggs were. People can't live without eggs, evidently. So. And, of course, they're super expensive right now. So, limiting the number of eggs you can buy at Walmart. J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, said to be in talks about joining the Marvel Universe. She might be the character Moonstone. J-Lo, Moonstone. Are the Marvel movies just kind of going downhill? Yeah, they are. Last Thursday, Las Vegas got 1/10 of an inch of rain. That doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. However, it snapped Las Vegas's dry streak of 214 days without rain. So Vegas with 1/10 of an inch of rain last Thursday. Those are your things you need to know. Let's go ahead and jump into the impossible. Today's impossible question. Possible question. 11% of people did this on Friday or on Valentine's Day. What was it? What did 11% of people do on Valentine's Day? Think about that. 11% of people. Let's go to the comments. Looking at the comments on my Facebook video. Patrick, good morning to you. Carson, Sherry, yeah, we're going to try to stay warm. Dan, Sandy, Dixie, yes, it is cold. Pat, Amber, Sherry, Calvin, yeah, I think Calvin's talking about that question of the day. Who's your favorite president? Stirring it up a little bit. Monica, good morning. Yeah, Amber, you got to learn to play pitch so you can get in on the Masters Pitch Tournament. Nancy, good morning to you. Sherry agreeing with me that Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time. And yeah, Patrick with the Jonah comment on the whale swallowing that kayaker. Kind of crazy. Today's impossible question, 11% of people did this on Valentine's Day. What are we talking about? 11% of people called their ex. Did you? Stacy and I went out for a lovely evening at Barn Wired for a really great supper. So thanks to Barn Wired. Thanks to the Garden Gate in Sigourney for hooking my wife up with some nice roses as well. So yeah, we had a good Valentine's Day on Friday. Let's go to the weird.
That is weird.
In the weird. Let's see here. Even after 5,000 years being buried in a tomb, scientists have discovered that mummies, mummified bodies from ancient Egypt, still smell pretty nice. Researchers who examined 9 mummies found that though there was some difference in the intensity of their odors, all of the mummies that they looked at could be described, the smell could be described as woody, spicy, and sweet. They say recreating the composition of the smells chemically will allow others to experience a whiff of a mummy and help to tell when the body's inside may be starting to rot. Yeah, there's that too. So, the woody, spicy, sweet smell of a dead person. It's just what I want. Maybe they'll turn that into a perfume. Mummy. Let's see here. Megan Nutt, a 22-year-old former aspiring lawyer from Florida, has instead chosen a career as a TikToker, a TikTok star, instead of a full scholarship to study business at Florida International University. Now, she had a 4.0 GPA, was graduating at the top of her class. Nutt, who must be a nut, is gonna go with her TikTok fame instead, where she posts videos of herself dancing and lip syncing, going away from her potential as a lawyer. She's spending 11 hours a day now creating fresh content. So millions of likes and a strong following. She has no regrets about her decision. People can make a living just being a TikTok star. I don't even do TikTok. I'm getting by doing Facebook and YouTube stuff. I'm not a pretty young girl, so I don't get the attention that they do. But yeah, you can do it. You got to be lucky though. Donald Trump. In other weird news, Donald Trump appears to have hung his mugshot along a hallway outside the Oval Office. This does not surprise me. The infamous booking photo, which seems to be a New York Post front page, so it was spotted hanging proudly in a gold frame as the president welcomed the Indian Prime Minister to the White House. I'm not going to try to pronounce the Indian Prime Minister's name. The viral mugshot showing a scowling Trump raising an eyebrow while glaring straight at the camera was first noticed on social media. So that's pretty funny. Other weird news today. A social media couple known for their controversial takes on marriage is back in the headlines because the husband is now sleeping in their walk-in closet. Yeah, the guy's sleeping in a closet. In a surprising confession on his podcast, the 26-year-old husband admitting that he's been crashing on a guest mattress in the closet for about a month, claiming it's necessary to, quote, prioritize his mental health. He's been open about his struggles with ADHD, anxiety, and depression, and says that his setup in the closet, complete with a portable AC unit, humidifier, and essential oils, has created, quote, a sleep paradise for him. So, not quite sure what the 25-year-old wife thinks of this, but that guy is sleeping in the closet. He's not in the doghouse, he's in the closet. Let's see here. Other stuff from the weird news. A horrifying tragedy unfolded in Mississippi when a pregnant mother of 3 was kidnapped by her ex-boyfriend, shot multiple times, and ultimately killed while attempting to escape from a moving vehicle, only to be struck by another car. Good Lord. Authorities say the woman was abducted from her workplace before her attacker, a convicted felon, opened fire on her inside the vehicle. In a desperate bid to survive, she leaped from the car, only to be fatally hit by another vehicle on the road. That is, wow. That is horrible. What a horrible string of bad luck for that woman. Jeez. Other weird, we got lots of weird stuff today. An old man going to a Houston area high school and opening fire. An 83-year-old man stormed into a band competition at a Houston area high school and started shooting, injuring a percussion consultant before he was swiftly subdued by a group of military veteran parents. Authorities say the shooter entered Pasadena Memorial High School armed with a small caliber weapon, shot the victim in the shoulder before bystanders sprang into action. So, geez, don't know what was going on there, but thankfully those parents jumped in. And finally today, in a not-so-serious story, now we were talking last week about how there's groups on both sides of the political climate, both on the left and on the right, that are mad at Coca-Cola for various issues. Now, a woman looking to grab a Pepsi at her local store was shocked to find nearly empty shelves except for the Coca-Cola section, which was completely untouched. In a viral TikTok with over 1 million views, she showed a refrigerator with just 2 remaining Pepsi bottles with an entire row of Coca-Cola fully stocked beside it. The video quickly sparked discussion. Pepsi fans are celebrating the sight, some former Coke drinkers admitting they had recently switched teams. So, Coca-Cola making people mad? And evidently, at least in this one video, at this one store, somewhere, it doesn't even say where, people are mad at Coke and not drinking the product. Let's go to the disorder. In the files of law and disorder, Florida. A Florida sheriff's deputy shot and killed outside his home in what authorities are calling a calculated attack fueled by jealousy. The off-duty officer ambushed on Monday night last week in Belle Glade as he stepped out of his car. The alleged gunman, a 32-year-old man, was arrested Thursday wearing the deputy's handcuffs. Investigators say the suspect has a history of violent offenses, was enraged over the deputy's relationship with his ex-girlfriend, and decided to take revenge. The deputy being mourned by colleagues and the community. So, nasty stuff down in Florida. And then let's also go to the Duh. In the Duh, Arkansas. In Arkansas, a pastor known for his strong community ties and years of ministry, now facing some serious animal cruelty charges after authorities accused him of drowning 2 cats. Don't listen to this story, Poopy. Close your ears. Revelation that has left many in disbelief. The 63-year-old was arrested after the West Memphis Animal Shelter alerted police to alleged acts of cruelty, leading officers to search his home and reportedly uncover evidence supporting the claims. What kind of evidence would be left over? That's weird. Officials have not disclosed further details. They confirmed he has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated cruelty to animals. So, a pastor in Arkansas drowning some cats. That's nasty. I do want to mention, of course, we always have a good news story of the day. It's always brought to us by Dr. Stacy Freeze at Lifetime Dental Solutions. New year, new you, and you can start your year with confidence. Do it at Lifetime Dental Solutions on the east side of the square in Sigourney. Now, I don't have the story in front of me to read, but you can read that whole story. It goes up at 7:45 this morning. So check that out on my Facebook page. That Something to Make You Smile, brought to us by Lifetime Dental Solutions. And then our last story for today, let's go to the movies. Who went to see the movies over the weekend? We did not. Although we did, you know what we did do? Peacock Streaming has the movie The Wild Robot. We watched that over the weekend. That's good stuff. Lots of good things being said about that movie, so we had to check it out. It is a Pixar animated movie, but man, it's pretty good. Check it out, The Wild Robot. That's streaming for free if you get Peacock. Otherwise, if you went to the movies, went to the theaters over the weekend, of course, Captain America is your number one movie. Now, what I have in front of me says it brought in $88.5 million. I've also seen reports of over 100, so I don't know. Either way, off to a good start for the Captain America movie. Paddington in Peru brought in $13 million over the weekend. Heart Eyes, I think that's a scary movie. Scary. Brought in $10 million. Dog Man with 9.7. And Niza 2. Don't know what that is. $7.2 million. Those are your top 5. After that, the rest of your top 10 movies all had $4.3 million or less. Love Hurts, Mufasa, One of Them Days, Companion, and Becoming Led Zeppelin. Those are your top 10 money-making movies from over the weekend. All right, let's take a look at our cold forecast. I know we don't really want to, but it's brought to us by the Garden Gate. Cold weather advisory goes into effect tonight, runs through noon tomorrow. And yeah, it's just going to be cold for this week, basically. Cloudy and cold for this Monday, a high around 8, wind chills about 20 below at times. Cloudy and an actual low of 10 below, wind chills tonight about 25 below. Be careful. Partly sunny, cold tomorrow, a high of 3, and that's pretty much, you get the gist. You get it. That's the way it's going to be this week. It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. Your weather is sponsored by the Garden Gate. What else do we have to look at here? Do want to once again thank Brothers Market in Sigourney. They headline our morning wake up, and of course we come to you live from the Oski Dental Studios. Coming up video-wise on this Monday, we've got In Remembrance Of, I'm looking up at the video schedule, In Remembrance Of every weekday at 8 a.m. We'll have Successful Farming coming up. We've got Real Talk with Pastor Aaron Fleming and myself at 6:30. We'll have Card Subject to Change if you like pro wrestling at 7 p.m. We've got basketball, live basketball tonight. First round of the boys' playoffs. Postseason play between North Mahaska and the English Valleys. And that will start shortly before 7. We'll go live then, so tune in then. Wanted to backtrack. Now, of course, we have Card Subject to Change, pro wrestling talk on at 7 o'clock tonight. I don't know if you saw over the weekend, we also debuted, I'm a pro wrestling nerd. I admit it. Hands in the air. I'm a pro wrestling nerd. We debuted another Iowa-based pro wrestling show. It's called Shotgun Wrestling Radio. We debuted that on Sunday evening at 6:30, which is going to be a regular thing now. So if you like pro wrestling, it's good. If you don't like pro wrestling, you don't have to watch those videos. You can if you want, but maybe learn something about pro wrestling. So lots of pro wrestling talk here on Steve Shetler Media. And darn it, I'm proud of it. I like some pro wrestling. All right, that'll do it for today. You guys stay warm, stay safe in this very cold weather, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for the Morning Wake Up.